Hi guys, StHilaire here. I just want to talk to you guys about a deal that I done recently. It's a rent-to-own deal. I advertise on Craigslist and local free trader, local bulletin boards. My ongoing marketing for my business, Jay's Rent to Own, has worked out very well for me, and it worked out very well for me because of persistence, because of determination, and because of not giving up. My mindset of not giving up on marketing and building my name out there with the rent-to-own system. I've kind of stayed on the same strategy of rent-to-own. I got in my swim lane, like Ali said at a seminar that I attended. Get in your swim lane and become the best at it. Become an expert at one strategy before you move on to the next. And that's basically what I've done. I mean, I have a ton more to learn, but I've basically focused on that one strategy. And that's what I want you guys to do is focus on a strategy no matter what it is, and become the best at you can, so you can move on to the next one. And what happens is, if you get too scramble-brained, like I used to do, there's so much information that we can learn. There's no way we can learn it all at one time. So you have to chunk it down, just like how you need an elephant one bite at a time. You have to chunk it down and learn bits and pieces at a time. So what I did was just what I've been taught to do. I've been becoming an expert at specializing in the rent-to-owns, land contract, lease options, kind of the same thing. They're all a little different contracts, but kind of the same system, same strategy on in marketing. And we market the same way on basically all our products. Facebook. What I do is create groups in Facebook. I put stuff on the bulletin boards everywhere I go. Craigslist, free trader, any free marketing that I can get. I do pay for some Facebook ads, and I do pay for some other marketing, but mostly I do free as much as I can. I know we all like free, but what I did was I found a seller, and I found multiple sellers, and what I did is call them and went through the scripts, talked to them, built rapport with them, listened to every word they said, and help. What I did was I'm trying to help the seller out by buying the property, but I listen to what their problems are and I find solutions. If I can give them a solution by buying, that's what I do. I ask if they'll do seller financing. For instance, if they're asking $60,000 for a house, and in short terms, I ask them if they'd be willing to take 40. I just throw that out there and see. And 9 times out of 10, they'll come down $10, sometimes $20,000 just by asking that question. And on my latest deal, I've got a house that has been appraised at $60,000 in that area. Already appraised, and it was a few months back. That was even before all the repairs were done on it. Now there's new siding, new windows, new doors, new roof on it. It's one of the best rent-to-owns I've bought so far. I bought it for taking over the payments to the bank. There's only $32,000 owed on it, and I negotiated a deal where I took over the payments. But I went even farther than that. I gave the lady that was selling it to me $1,000. So, you say, well, big deal, you did a big deal. Well, I could have got it for nothing down and taken over the payments, but I gave her the extra $1,000, and now I'm marketing to find a buyer for it. I'm looking for $5,000 down. The payments are $320 a month to the bank, to her, and that includes insurance. And when I sell it, I'm marketing for my own buyer for $700 a month. $5,000 down, $700 a month, and I'm going to be selling it for $69.9. And I could either get negotiated down to $65 for a selling price, or people may not even try to get me down on the price. But persistence, listen to the seller, listen for the problem, and find a solution. Be persistent, be determined, keep doing deals, keep using what you learn, and like Ali said, get in your swimming lane and become an expert at that one thing before you move on to the next, because that's what I'm doing, and that's what you need to do.